Welcome back to Let's Talk MMA. As always, I'm Brody. No Colby right now. He's a little under the weather. But welcome back to the only channel where picks and bets are the same thing. Same thing. Alright. So we are going to break down this card. We're going to take a look at the weigh-ins, face-offs, at the ceremonials. I have nothing placed, guys. I have nothing placed. So we're going to figure out what to place, what to bet. We're going to do it together. And let's start this off.
Nascimento in the blue corner, walking first, Jefferson Nascimento.
Guys, I am really excited to see Jefferson Nascimento's UFC debut. This is his second fight in 29 days. In his last fight, he defended his LFA interim title in an absolute thriller. Came into that fight as a minus 1,000 favorite, but then got caught with a spinning elbow in the third round.
171 for Jefferson Nascimento.
He was on the brink of getting knocked out, rallied back to one on the floor. This guy's a lot of fun.
He's got some fast hands, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He's going to need him to get this guy to hear Abdullah. They call him the tank, and when you look at him, you can see why the guy's got no neck. Now, he's also making his debut in his home country, which should give him a lot of confidence and energy. Now, they spoke about him going down to 155. He said, no, I like to eat, and I know I can compete with the best guys at 170.
No, the one thing I didn't like was Jefferson Nascimento picking on my boy Chase Hooper.
Yeah, that wasn't. What did Chase do to you?
Yeah, right? He's the nicest guy ever.
That's something we have to consider here. Alright, let's look at some bets. Let's look at some best bets. Alright, I'm on Abdullah by sub. That's what I'm thinking. Asking me why, and I'm honestly can't remember. It's been a rough week. But I'm on Abdullah by submission. A lot of people are taking Nascimento. Let me take a look at where's go to popular. Yeah, a lot of people taking Nascimento. If this goes to the scorecards, you're gonna give it to Abdullah. I don't see Nascimento picking up a decision here, even though that's his most likely way to win. I'm thinking Abdullah finds somehow, some way to just sub him. I honestly don't remember much of why. You can check out the official picks video. It's been a long week. But yeah, I like the submission. I like the under 2.5. I'm going to write these down as we go on, you know. Abdul Live by sub. I like that. I like the under 2.5 here. If this does go to the scorecards, Abdullah to win a decision is the best out of those two calls. Fight to end by decisions of minus 120. Fight to end by submissions a plus 300. That's a little sneaky. I kind of like that plus 300 prop. But again, what's Abdullah by sub or decision? Sub or decision plus 155. I think that's safe. Abdul by sub or decision is... That's a safe call. Hello, Sarah. Hola. Mi amiga. Let's see. What else should we check here? I mean, this... I am the no round 3 guy. No round 3 at plus 140, so they see a likely outcome of that happening. Not highly, but still they see an outcome of it happening. Round 2 at plus 200 just to fight to end in round 2. I'm always the round 2 guy. That's something I look at. Abdullah to win in rounds 1 or 2 because I think he's going to come out hot. Plus 300. He's going to come out hot. He could gas himself in Nascimento if he can survive the onslaught. I don't know. I'm just liking Abdulayev for this fight. And we're not going to spend much time on this one. Abdulayev should get this done by sub. We're going to move on to a fight that I'm kind of excited.
Taking on John Matsumoto.
Hey!
In the blue corner, John Matsumoto.
Guys, John Matsumoto could be sitting pretty with a 19-0 record, but having been on the wrong side of 2 split decision losses against Rob Font and Farid Basharat in his last 3 fights, Matsumoto's coming into this fight with the intent to keep it out of the judges' hands. And for Matsumoto, this is a guy that I've been impressed with since he debuted on Season 7 of Dana White's Contender Series. This guy has such a good balance of technical striking, takedown defense, and nasty front chokes.
Yeah, this is such a high-level fight between these bantamweights. Because when you think about Bekzat, like what you remember from him is obviously what he did to Umar Nurmagomedov. Came in on short notice, dropped Umar. Umar was forced to wrestle him. But Albert Khan's biggest moment came when he dropped Brad Katona with an uppercut.
136 pounds for Bekzat.
136 for my man. But 11 of his 12 wins are by stoppage, 10 of them are by KO. So at this weight class, this guy has the ability to put you out with one shot. And I love that. I love this matchup. I think this is great for Baku.
You know what else is great is Mountain Dew's at 5:30 in the morning, boy.
This guy has the ability to put you out with one shot, and I love that. I love this matchup. I think this is great for Baku.
You know what else is great is Mountain Dew's at 5:30 in the morning, boys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared. I took Gene Matsumoto. I'm a big Gene Matsumoto fan, but I'm scared after seeing those face-offs. I don't remember Bekzat being that scary. His baby face, man. Alright, my original pick here. Can't hear over it. Okay. Good to know. My original pick here was Matsumoto by decision. And I'm worried now. But who doesn't drop Umar, right? They all drop him, but Umar gets back up. Who doesn't drop Umar? Guys. All right. Fight 2. My original pick was Matsumoto to win a decision. I like that at plus 110. I like that. I think Colby's on the other side of this. He took Bekzat. But I'm worried now for my guy. Bekzat could get him done. Gene bleeds very easily. A few good hits and he's bleeding, and Gene doesn't stop. He'll keep coming. He'll keep moving forward into your face. The pressure will be non-stop. Dude, I'm so scared now for Gene. Bekzat by KO plus 350. He could get a doctor stoppage, or he could knock Gene out. Gene's taken a lot of damage in his last few fights. I'm just playing a little bit of the devil's advocate here. I have to, because my heart's in Gene Matsumoto. I don't think Gene knocks out Bekzat. Alexandre Topuria hits pretty hard. At least we think. He hits pretty hard, but he hasn't knocked out anybody either, so... but Bekzat has. But he's with Brad Katona. It's just Brad Katona. Damn, man, this is really rough. Alright, I had Gene Matsumoto by decision. Bekzat does kind of slow down later in the rounds. Gene Matsumoto to win a rounds 3 or decision is minus 110. Which, I don't know why that's a minus 110. That's weird. I'm still shocked Gene Matsumoto's the favorite here. This seems like Bexat's going to win by underdog. It's going to ruin my whole parlays. But we push forward because we believe in Gene Matsumoto. Hey. If you're on the other side of this, Bexat usually comes out strong in the first couple of rounds. You want to play him round 1, round 2. Pair those together. Bexat round 1, round 2 at a plus 450. Yeah, it's either Bexat gets a KO or a doctor stoppage. Or I think Gene could win it. I mean, if he cuts Gene, it's over. It's it. If he cuts Gene, Gene loses, no matter what. That's the sad part here. Bexat to win in rounds 1 or 2 is a plus 450. His KO round 1 plus 800, round 2 plus 1100. If this gets into round 3, I'm hoping that means Gene did something right. Oh, I don't remember Bexat being that scary, guys. I don't. He carries a lot of power, man. Alright, yeah. Over. Oh, dude, I don't even want to touch the over now. I don't even like this fight anymore. I am so scared now in this fight. If you're playing Bexat, you're very probably happy with this fight. I'm terrified right now. I'm playing G Matsumoto. I'm sticking to it. I like Matsumoto decision, Matsumoto round 3, and I do like the over 2.5. That's a nice parlay piece. It's not a bad one. But I'm so scared. I am so scared right now for Gene. I feel like Bexat's fought the better competition, and this is going to be scary. This whole fight for me is going to be scary. Gene by sub is a plus 500. That might be a sprinkle. That might be a sprinkle for Gene. Cause he's pretty nice on the ground. That might be a sprinkle. Let me Gene by sub, Matsumoto by sub. We're gonna write that down when we come back to it. But we're gonna get geared up for fight numero 3. And I wish Colby was here for this one. Cause this is his boy. This is his boy. Daniil Donchenko versus Bregden. You're being fed to die.
Really cool story here. The 28-year-old from Sweden got the short notice call for his
Theodore,
debut while he was
you're being fed
sleeping
to
about
die,
3
Bregden.
weeks ago. His coach was calling him off the hook. He said,
He looks good.
Best call of his life.
Looks good for a couple days notice, I think. Right? This is a couple days notice. Again, long week.
Ultimate Fighter Season 33 winner. I had the pleasure of coaching this kid, and guys, you could not
looking good.
keep him out of the training room. We would be at the house hanging out, and he'd be asking us.
Daniil's happy.
He admits this guy.
And he's funny. I like that. Let's go with Daniil.
He's constantly working. He's an ever-evolving striker, and he is one of the main sparring partners for none other than Rafael Fiziev.
Daniil looks ready, guys.
He was fired up. Yeah, he was fired up.
The other guy was just taking it in. Daniil looks ready. What'd I do?
It was established in 1948.
Sorry for the ads. Daniil looks ready, guys. Daniil looks freaking ready. Alright, Daniil Donchenko by Slaughter. Yeah, he gets a KO. Easy round 1. Easy round 1 Slaughter for Daniil here. I like that round 1 KO. I like the KO. What else? The under in this round. What is it? A 1.5 line? I'm pretty sure they have it going under over. I like the under 1.5. Dude, I like this to end, but that's like a minus 500. We got to look at something that's playable. Daniil to win in rounds 1 or 2 is probably like minus 225, right? Minus 130. Okay. That's playable. Dan, round 1, round 2. That's playable. Daniil to win under 1.5 at plus 110. Under 1.5. KO round 2. That's live too. Man, this is just Daniil Danchenko to win this fight. What's we're gonna build this real quick. Daniil under half a round. KO. It's a plus 500. You're just kind of getting greedy with that. Let's be honest. Kind of just getting greedy with that. Yeah, this should be a straightforward fight. 95% of us, all of us, were on Daniil because we're smart. We know what's gonna happen. The 5% of idiots on Bregden had no idea what Daniil's about to do to this man. They have no idea. His elbows come fast and they are sharp and they will cut. It's like he carries razor blades deep inside them like he's Wolverine, and they just come out of his elbows when he needs them. I like Daniil. He's gonna get the win. Not like if, but he's gonna get the win. He will win tomorrow morning. What do you guys think of these morning cards? There are a lot of them as of late. A lot of early mornings. A lot of morning cards. We're moving on. We got Javier Reyes taking on Khan Offley.
Yeah, Javier Reyes. He's a guy. He's got one fight in the UFC, but he's got such experience outside. He's got a 23-5 record, which gives him a tremendous advantage. He also feels like he has the physical advantage. He's big, and he relies on that in fights. He also relies on his altitude training that he does in Bogota, Colombia, up in the mountains.
Reyes looking good.
He says after this fight, he wants a top 15 guy. This guy is shooting for the stars.
Alrighty, you started your second fight in the UFC. Already thinking of top 15? You gotta speak more. You gotta be like Hokit. You gotta talk the trash.
He took a title fight on 2 weeks' notice while his family was grieving the loss of his brother-in-law, who died in an accident at work. So his brother-in-law used to be an MMA fighter. In this 2-week span, he had to lose over 20 pounds for a title fight, but that didn't deter him. He ended up getting a third-round finish and punched his ticket to season 32 of The Ultimate Fighter thereafter. Well, good feel-good story.
Khan Offley's big. He's aggressive, but he's a grappler. Let's get that straight. He's aggressive. He's big, but he's a grappler. Moving over to the betting side, Javier Reyes is going to come in and try to knock his head off. He's going to try. I like Reyes KO by plus 180. So let me write down fight 4. Reyes KO. I honestly do not know what round it comes in. If you are on the Offley side, it's either sub or decision. He's not going to get a knockout over Reyes, even though Offley's built like a tank. He's a grappler. He wants to get you to the ground. He wants to use his grappling and find his win from there. Submission, decision, probably more line for the decision than the submission, I would say. We'll write it down. Maybe a little hedge just in case. Offley by sub, Offley by decision, because he did look like a beast there. He did look like a beast there. Reyes by decision. But these are all just good methods. This is what I'm thinking method-wise. It's Offley sub, Reyes KO, or either by decision. Fight to end by decision at a plus 120. That's live. Reyes just got a round 1 victory against Douglas De Andrade, I believe. I don't think it'd be that quick against Offley. Again, I like calling myself the round 2 guy. So if I am going to pick a round for Reyes to win this fight, it's Reyes to get a round 2 KO. That's what I'm liking here. That's what I'm feeling here. Again, if you're on the Offley side, I would say you got to go over with him. Offley to win over 1.5 at plus 225 is extremely live. If he does get the grappling going, but I think Reyes has enough defensive ability. But dude, Offley, oh, dude, every time I'm so confident in our official video, and then we get to this day where they face off, and I see him weigh in, and I get so scared every time. I get nervous. I should never watch weigh-ins. I just shouldn't do it. Because I'd be fine. I would be 100% fine and confident going into every fight. But I am nervous. I like Reyes to win in rounds 1 or 2, to be honest. Reyes to win in round 1 at plus 275. Reyes to win in round 2 at plus 500. Fight parlays. We're going to go to Reyes to win in rounds 1 or 2 at plus 150. That's nice. Reyes, rounds 1, round 2. Or Offley to win a decision. Or maybe a round 3 weird submission. But playing devil advocate. And he did look like a tank. Am I pick flipping? I don't know. No. Nope. We're staying Reyes. Reyes will get the KO. And at the end of this video, we're going to build some bets. We're going to do it all live. We're going to do it together. Every single one. What's next? What's after this fight? I don't think that's right. It's saying Yekyaev is up next, but I don't think he is. And we're gonna move. White screen. Flashbang. Alright, yeah, it's really Boab. Okay, so because I live in Massachusetts, I can't bet this fight. Not on DraftKings. We can't even look at the odds on DraftKings. So, to look at this, I won't be able to see chat for a second, guys. So if you're chatting, I'm sorry. But we're still going to talk about this fight. We're going to start to talk about bets. I'm just going to pull them up in Fanatics. Because some reason I'm allowed to bet it on there. There we go. Pull this up real quick. We'll try to do this one fast since I won't have much on screen for it. That's why Fanatics needs to get a website instead of just an app. I'm on Ruziboev here. Palayev is just, he knows how to stay alive. So the best method of victory that I saw for this was Ruziboev to win a decision. And Fanatics has that listed at a plus 300. His KO line is actually at a plus 130. But Pulayev does such a great job at just staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. He does a great job of just staying in there. So you can't really play a knockout for Ruziboev unless you're pairing it with a decision. Could he pick up a weird submission? Possibly. I believe he has some in his bag. Let me double check. Oh, it's not gonna tell me on here, son of a gun. Alright, I think he has some submissions in his bag. It could be kind of tricky. But Pulayev seems very defensively sound. He almost wants to he wants to grapple strikers. But maybe I don't know. Again, Pulev just does a good job staying alive. If Ateba can knock you out, I got a weird feeling that Ruziboev ain't gonna knock you out. I don't think Ruziboev carries more power than Ateba does. I don't. Gautier is a different level of power at this weight class. So yeah, I'm liking Ruziboev to win a decision, plus 300. Pulev maybe pulls out a weird decision win. He could. I think Ruziboev's tough enough to stay in there. Him to win the decision's at a plus 410. Fight to go the distance, I believe it does, is at a plus 130. Distance, yes. We got some winning methods. Ruziboev by KO or decision at a minus 165. That's not a bad line, because like I said, Pulev does a great job of just staying alive. Staying alive. He's staying alive. Staying alive. He did get knocked down to the ground against Ateba twice, I believe, in round 1 of their fight. So playing Ruziboev to win a round 1 KO is a little sprinkle. Not a bad play. Because if he just had just a little bit better finishing instincts than Ateba did, because Ateba's not really forcing anything. If it just happens, it happens. So that could have been the downfall there for that fight. Even Ruziboev round 2 KO was like a plus 600. Let me double check that. Plus 500 for a round 2 KO, plus 375 for a round 1 KO for Ruziboev. Fight to go to decision, it's a plus 135. I mean, I'm liking a lot of these props. I'm liking a lot of them, and I can't see chat right now. But I am liking a lot of these props right here, guys. What are we thinking? Yeah, I don't want to spend too much more time on this because of the whole screen thing and how it can't do. Ruziboev to win rounds 3 or decision plus 200. Pulev rounds 3 or decision plus 320. I like the Pulev. I have him winning by decision just because, it's so hard. I mean, not Pulev, Ruziboev. I have him winning by decision because it's so hard to put Pulev away. It is. CLD couldn't do it. Ateba couldn't do it. If those two guys can't do it, Pulev has the IQ enough to stay in there and knows what he's doing. And I think Ruziboev's probably might be the same IQ level as CLD. Maybe a little higher in there. Definitely not as low as Ateba's. Ateba's still pretty green. But let's see. Let's see when the fight comes. We'll see how this plays out. But I'm thinking a Ruziboev by decision. And let's move on to the next fight. All right, we got Julius Juicebox Walker. Man, this dude is fucking terrible. Terrible. He barely beat Rafael Cerqueira. Alright, I'm not worried about how he looks because I know how he fights. Terrible. That ref gave him so many chances against Dustin Jacoby. So many chances he had against Dustin Jacoby. And he just could not. He couldn't do shit. He couldn't. Now, I am on Yak Yayev here by sub. Colby told me something, and he's kind of right about it. What if he accidentally gets the knockout? It's possible. It happened on the Contender Series. But I think as soon as Julius gets rocked, he's going to shoot a bat takedown. His neck's going to be there. He's got a big, long neck, and that's just going to get grabbed. It's going to get grabbed maybe almost instantly. And as soon as it does, it's over. It's over. Now, DraftKings does have lines on this fight, so let's pull them up. All right, we got Yak Yayev as a minus 600 favorite, and Juicebox Julius Walker had a plus 440 underdog. He the dog, my boy. Why is Siri doing this? Turn off low power mode. Sorry, guys, my phone was dying. Had to fix that. All right. You have to get a sub. That's what I'm thinking. Colby's thinking the knockout. Let me write this down. Fight 6. So I got Yak sub. Colby, I believe, was on the Yak KO. He liked ITD even more. So let's check out what ITD is listed at. It's got to be like a minus 200, right? Because his decision prop is at a plus 500. So it's got to be less than that. Minus 275 by KO or submission. ITD for Yakayev. Minus 275. If you're on the juice box side, what are you playing? He's not going to sub him. He doesn't hit hard enough to knock somebody out. Not in the UFC. So he'd have to point his way to a decision or grapple Yakayev to a decision. And I don't see that happening. So I do not see any way Julius Juicebox Walker can win this fight. I see every way possible Yakayev can. Every way possible Yakayev can. If we want to talk rounds, again, I'm liking rounds 1 or 2 for Yakayev. Oh, God, where are they? Popular. Yakayev to get a round 1 submission, plus 175. Round 2, plus 750. Big jump. Round 1 KO for Yakayev, plus 225. Round 2 KO, plus 1,000. So, this and this will both be bet live. They will be live bets. Same thing probably with these. Like, I'll sprinkle the round 1s of both of those and those in before the fight starts, just in case. I'll play still solo. Yeah, 91% of the smart people on Yakayev, 9% of idiots on Julius Walker. No way this goes over 1.5. Dustin Jacoby was, piecing him up. And the only reason Julius had more time is because Dustin thought the ref already stopped it. Like, I thought you jumped in. And I was like, no, I'm not. Keep hitting him. It's like, dude, just call the fight. Just call it. So, we're going to take Abdul Yakayev to win inside the distance. KO or submission. Yeah, that is easy fight, easy one to call. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Okay. 1 second. Computer's bugging out. There we go. What the hell? Flashbang. Alright, we got Eric Nolan versus Hassanov. I just don't like Nolan. So if you don't want to tail this, listen to this, that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine with me. I can see the chat again, guys. Absolutely fine with me. Eric Nolan is going to get knocked out. Simple. Eric Nolan is going to get knocked out. Farman Hassanov. Yeah, Hassanov is going to knock him out. Oh, he kind of looks like Ebo. Oh, he kind of looks like Ebo with a touch of Tism. I mean, he could still fucking knock me out, but, like, doesn't change anything. Nolan kind of looks worried. Nolan's getting knocked out. Nolan's getting pieced up. Nolan's getting destroyed. Good night, Nolan. Good night, Nolan. So we got Hassanov at a minus 170 favorite. Eric Nolan at a plus 142 underdog. Hassanov to win by KO is what I am on. And it's a plus 225, guys. It's his most likely way to win. Fight to end by KO is at a minus 115. I'm telling you, this is not going to round 3. Eric Nolan got subbed by Sasakayev in round 2. Eric Nolan tends to gas out. He does hit hard, so either fighter is going to knock the other one out. Fight to not start round 3 is at a minus 145. Fight to end in round 2 is at a plus 275. Eric Nolan was subbed in round 2 his last fight against Sasakayev. Hasanov could knock him out earlier. We don't know. Let's go to fight parlays. We're speeding through the rest of this because I am getting tired. I got a lot more that I got to do, and I want to eat. Hasanov to win in rounds 1 or 2 is another thing to think upon. Plus 145. Again, I don't see this going into round 3. Hasanov to win under 1.5 rounds at a plus 185. Hasanov to win by KO round 1 plus 400. Hasanov to win by KO round 2 plus 700. Plus 700. Dude, I think I'm gonna make a lot of money this week. I think I'm gonna make a lot of money this week. Dude, we're gonna make some money, guys. I can feel the money already in my pocket. Don't you know? Can't you feel it? It's already growing. Alright, yeah, we want to be winning rounds. Fight to go distance, no. Minus 247, 245. We went over those, yeah. So, it's pretty simple. Hasanov, even minus 3.5 on the point spread. He should piece up Nolan and knock him out. I'm not too worried about this fight. This is an easy one to call, easy money to make. Hasanov, round 1, round 2. Play it. What is that again? Plus 145, easy money. Easy money. Hasanov to win in rounds 1 or 2, plus 145. Send that to the bank. I'm most likely going to have like at least a 5 unit bet on that when it kicks off. And my unit bets are by $10, guys, so it's a $50 bet that I'll probably be placing on that fight. $50 bet. Alright, we're moving on. We're going. I might not place my bets on here with you guys, but you can always check out the Discord, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel at the end of this. Alright, we got Magomed. We got Abus Magomedov taking on Mikhail Olejniczak. We got the fighting nerd, man. We got the fighting nerd. He's been here forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, and ever, ever. And a boost. Again, he's been here a long time. I don't like a boost. This is gonna be a cardio fight to me. It's also a power fight. Abus doesn't like getting hit. He's not really I know he's a striker, kind of a little bit. He likes to grapple a little more. But Mikhail is a straight striker, dude. He carries the Polish power. He's been working with the fighting nerds, and there's a rumor that the fighting nerds just help embrace the fighter's ego. But maybe it's working for Mikhail because he's kind of upped his IQ a little bit. He's not as dumb on the ground anymore, and he kind of won't follow as many people to the ground anymore. He's being a little more high IQ. That's what I can say about that. Abus is just, his gas tank sucks. He also is not the greatest either. He might be a Magomedov, but he's not the greatest of the Magomedovs. He's a low tier one. Low tier, like D tier Magomedov, you could say. If Khabib is tier S, he's like tier D. Okay. I like Mikhail to get a knockout. I like him to get a knockout in round 1. I like him to get a knockout in round 2. I like this fight to knock out in round 3. Mikhail knockout round 1 plus 400. Mikhail knockout round 2 plus 600. If it gets to round 3, Mikhail to win by a decision. Plus 450. Weird how Mikhail... Oh, never mind. All right, yeah. Mikhail plus 3.5 on the point spread, minus 160. That's freaking safe as hell. He's definitely going to win the first round. I don't know why they're giving you plus points on that right now. Take it as soon as you can. It's kind of weird, very weird. Fight to go under 1.5. You never know. I mean, with Mikel, it should, but you never really know. It could be a later round 2 finish. What am I saying? Under 1.5. If it goes to round 2, Mikel's gonna come up quick, and then his gas tank's gonna run out. So yeah, under 1.5 if you're on Mikel. Probably going the over if you're on a boost, but I like the under 1.5 at plus 105, not minus. My bad. We are looking at Mikel Olajeszuk by KO or decision at a minus 115. A boost probably by sub or decision at plus 150 if you're on him. Mikel round 1 KO plus 400, round 2 KO plus 600. Yeah, the odds makers are well aware of Mikel Olajeszuk. Him to win under 1.5 plus 250. Mikel to win rounds 1 or 2 plus 200. Dude, plus 200. That's alive and playable. That is alive and playable, guys. Guys, what are we doing? Why is no one playing that? Why is no one playing that? Nah, but again, we're moving through kind of quick here. Flashbang. Alright, again, this is another fight I gotta swap to my phone for to get the odds, because we got Aliskerov versus Bruno Ferreira. Alright. The ground. Looking a little soft. Kind of doesn't look like he wants to be there, guys. It kind of doesn't look like he wants to be there. This is going to be a weird fight. This is going to be a weird fight. This is going to be a weird one. Alright, I'm on Aliskerov. Now, saying that, I am a Bruno Ferreira fan. Alright, I just don't like how he got knocked out in his last fight. And Aliskerov does carry knockout power. Aliskerov to win by KO plus 100. Aliskerov by decision plus 440. Aliskerov by sub. I don't think he's going to sub Bruno. If anything, Bruno's going to sub him. His ground game's been so good as of late, but getting the fights to the ground is kind of a problem for him. You know Bruno's done when he's pulling guard. Bruno by subs at a plus 890. If you're playing Bruno, I'd say that's the way to go. I don't think he's going to get a KO over Aliskerov. Bruno's kind of short for this division a little bit. He needs to cut some, a little more weight, maybe go down one more class. Fight to go the distance, I don't think it is. Minus 400. Under 1.5 rounds is at a minus 120. We're going to go with how will fight end. They're thinking knockout the odds makers. Aliskerov to win by KO in round 1 at a plus 330. Round 2 plus 450. That's how I see this kind of going. Can we get an Aliskerov KO or decision? Line is at a minus 175. ITD is at a minus 170. This is kind of a hard one to bet. I do think this ends by knockout at a minus 170. So that's covered you for either fighter. I mean, Bruno could catch him at a plus 560. I just don't think he's gonna. It's either Bruno's sub or Bruno's busting here. And then we're just going to say that and move on to the next fight. Oh, man. The energy, guys. The energy. Skullet himself. He takes off the hat and he has a full head of hair. Nope. Damn, I would have lost my shit. That would have been the funniest shit ever if he just had a full head of clown hair. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just like, screw it. Dude. What's up with the skullet? Why? Just shave it. Just shave it. I like Asu, guys. Guys, I like Asu. I think Asu's going to win by submission. All right. Now, look how long Charles Johnson is. All right. He doesn't use that range. He does not use that range at all. He likes to brawl in the pocket. In the pocket with Asu, he's going to try to take you down as soon as you commit to overthrowing. Oh, trying to be a bladed stance. It's not going to work. That's not going to work. You want to be at the same height as Asu, dude? You're not going to be able to move. You're going to be able to bounce out, but you're not going to be able to move. You don't do that against Asu. Look at what Alex Perez did, all right? He had the greatest success until Asu climbed him like a tree. Just climbed him like a tree. Asu Amabayev to win by submission at a plus 350, all right? Johnson got long arms. He's got a long neck. He's got long legs. This dude's lanky. Asu just has to grab something. Just has to grab it. Grab a leg. Work your way to the back. Hop the back. Rear naked choke him. Or just climb him. He's more climbable than Alex Perez is. And Asu just finished him. He's like, all right, round 3. I'm done playing with this. I'm going to climb this guy. One mistake, I'm climbing him. I like Asu to win by sub. I mean, a lot of people on the decision side. We got 70% of the smart people on Asu, and we got 30% of idiots taking Charles Johnson. Asu's the right play, though. Does it happen round 1? Probably not. Johnson might come out a little more. I don't think aggressive is the right word. Defensively sound in the first round after his last fight against Alex Perez and getting knocked out. Hard. But I'm liking Asu to win this by sub rounds 2, round 3. Plus 1,000 for the round 2, plus 1,600 for the round trace. Fight to go the distance, I'm saying no at a plus 165. I think this fight does go to round 3, which is very rare. But I do think Asu gets the submission. Charles Johnson, he is a weird one. He does get weird KOs. He did knock out Josh Van in round 3. He knocked out Loney round 2. But the problem is with those guys is Josh Van was pushing him, pushing the pocket, and boxing with him. And he got caught. And Loney dropped his hands exiting the pocket while Johnson was chasing him down. And got caught. Van's champ now. Loney's still a hot prospect. I don't see Asu losing to Charles Johnson. You can't tell me his record isn't impressive. 17 fight win streak before he got his first loss. Like, that's crazy. Or is it second loss? I don't remember. Long win streak before he got his first loss. Well, show me his record on here. Where is it? Where can I see his? Show me his record. Where is it? That's not record. Stats. There we go. Alright. Alright. What are we doing here, guys? You can't just show me their full records. Alright, we're going back. We're going back. We're going back to the bets. Yeah, no, I think Asu climbs him like a tree like he did Alex Perez, and I think Asu gets a decision. Why does this thing keep going off and on? Oh my god. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm playing. Fight to end by sub plus 300. Johnson is defensively sound, but I think he's more defensively sound on the ground. I think if Asu does get on his back, it's going to be quick. Asu has... he's shorter than Charles Johnson. He's more tank-like built, but the power of the squeeze that he has, man, is it's insane. It's insane. We saw it in round 3 against Alex Perez. All right, if Asu gets your back in round 1, you're done. You're done. If he gets your back in round 1 when you're dry and gets that choke locked in, that rear naked choke locked in, you're done. If he gets you in the front, dude, I can just see this going bad. I don't like Charles Johnson. I think he's coming back too early after getting knocked out. I mean, I like him, but he's just coming back too early after getting knocked out. It's going to ruin a little bit for him. He should have took a little bit more time off, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking Asu. Give me Asu, round 2, round 3 submission. I know you can't play that on Fnatic. I mean, on DraftKings. I don't think you can play it on Fanatics either, but you can on FanDuel. So I will have that placed probably on FanDuel before this fight starts. It's going to suck and be hard because I got to work during them. But we'll make it happen. We always do, guys. We always make it happen. We're going to move on up the card. All right, to a... Just the co-main? Are we already at the co-main? No, we're at the featured fight. Oh, you guys couldn't see anything I was just talking about. Oh, I feel like an idiot. I didn't do that. You see, this is why we need more people in chat. We need more people. Again, what I was just saying. That was the last fight. Asu by submission. Asu. I should just leave this playing, right? Just so I can see, make sure I'm not screwing up. Asu by decision. Asu by submission, I mean. Asu. Fight to end by sub. Charles Johnson probably can get a weird round 3 KO. Like Asu to win rounds 2 or 3. I mean, I'm probably just going to play all of these by sub. I mean, they're worth, you can put $10 on each of them and make money, you know, if either of them hit. So I'm probably going to do that, to be honest. There's a lot of ways to play this. If you listen to me, I just told you, you could check the video. I can't believe I just did that. I feel like an idiot. All right, we'll go back. Next one. Next one. Next one. So now, flashbang. Ceremonials. We got Sadikov. Featured fight of the night taking on Mateus Camilo. I have no idea how Camilo got the featured fight of the night. I understand how Sadikov gets it. Dude's an entertaining fighter. He will brawl with you. He'll go tooth and nail. Son of an ad, man. I'm so sick of these damn things. Alright, Mateus Camilo. I don't know why, but every time he fights, I bet him to win by sub. Yeah, I might pick flip here, guys. I might take Sadikov to get a knockout. Mateus Camilo has been very, very underwhelming, man. People have said he's going to be something big, and it's just, eh. We got Nazim. Sadikov. This dude fights like a monster. Like a monster. He just keeps coming at you. Moda dropped him. He got back up. Knocked out Moda. The only problem is he couldn't get back up after a Frenchy guy hit him in the face. Oh, but he's getting in the face of Camilo. I feel like Camilo thinks he's a smaller version of Powhatan, but he's not. I might pick flip here, guys. I might pick flip here, guys. We might be taking Sadikov. We might be taking Sadikov now. I'm going to have a sprinkle with the Camilo to win by sub at a plus 1100. You have to. You have to sprinkle it in. But Sadikov probably knocks him out at plus 165. Fight's definitely not going the distance at a minus 130, I want to say. If it wants to load. Oh, minus 220. Yeah, fight's not going the distance. Dude, Camilo could take him down is the thing. Like, Sadikov commits to every swing. Sadikov to get a knockout round 1, plus 350. Round 2, plus 550. Camilo by sub round 1, plus 2,000. Sub round 2, plus 2,800. See, Sadikov commits, man, when he swings I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if my original pick hits, but I think I might flip the Sadikov. Sadikov to win rounds 1 or 2 plus 150. Camilo to win round 1. Oh, dude, I'm thinking Sadikov. I don't know why. Something about not being in America makes me nervous about a lot of fighters that people assume might be taking something. And Sadikov, Beksa, there's a few fighters who dude, I just feel like it. I'm nervous again, guys. I'm nervous again. Sadikov KO. We'll just say that. We'll say that, and we're gonna keep moving. Sadikov to get a KO. I don't care about the rounds. Sadikov gets a knockout. All right, we're just gonna say that, and we're gonna keep this going. Cause I'm so tired. Every time I watch weigh-in videos. All right, I can't bet this fight at all, and I do not know why. So we're just gonna talk about it real quick as it goes through, and then just gonna skip to the next one, and I'll tell you what I'll be on. Sharp Magnomedov should win a decision. This guy barely knocks anybody out. He did knock out, however. All right, sorry. Let's talk about Mikel. Mikel Pereira. Post-divorce looked terrible. Pre-divorce looked pretty good. Has not looked good since his loss to Fluffy Hernandez. He can do that crap as much as he wants. It's not going to matter once he gets inside that octagon. He's not the same dude anymore. He's not fun. He's not flashy. He doesn't care. He's trying to be conservative, and he's getting rocked and hurt every time now. His chin possibly gone. You get knocked up by Kyle Dawkins, who has kind of terrible striking. We saw that in the UFC card, the presidential card, the White House card. Freedom 250. Shara, on the other hand, this dude's not. He's a technical striker. He's not gonna really knock out anybody. All right. Except for that double bit spinning back fist that he hit. I forget on who, but that guy's no longer in the UFC. That kind of shows something. If Shara's knocking you out, you probably don't deserve to be in the UFC. This man has one eye, and somehow he was able to land that shot perfectly. But Shara should get the win here. I mean, this dude has one eye, and he decided to keep fighting. Like, look at him. Oh, they're going after it. Oh. Oh, they were going after it. All right, we're not going to watch all that. We're just going to get right to these guys. He was going for him. Shara's like, I'm going to lock you up in this. We're going right now. Holy crap, guys. Guys, you see that? Are we all guys in here? Dude, Torres doesn't leave round 1. He just doesn't leave round 1. Now, saying that, I think I'm taking round 2 KO. I think I'm taking the round 2 KO. I think I kind of have to take a round 2. I don't know. I'm the round 2 guy. It's just scary when a guy doesn't leave round 1. Now he thinks he's John Cena. And Fiziev. Hoofy knocked him out in 2. He's gone tooth and nail with Justin twice. He's taking so much damage. He's fighting less. But he's fighting in front of his hometown. He might come out more reckless. More abandonment. Torres, longer, rangier. He just got put down by a rangy striker. Torres kind of, a little cupping on the shoulder of Torres. Little cupping on the shoulder of Torres. I'm taking Torres, guys. We're taking Rafael. No, we're joking. We're taking Manuel. We're taking Manuel Torres to get a knockout. Are you ready for this call? Round 2. Sorry, wrong guy. Round 2. Plus 650. Oh, wait. 1 second. 1 second. I'm glad I have that up. That's what we're thinking right there. Plus 650. Round 2. Plus 650. Round 2. Manuel Torres knockout. Did I fix that? I fixed that. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm thinking. Now, if you want to play it a little more safe, you're going Torres to win in rounds 1 or 2. Damn it, I keep stopping at Fiziev. Torres to win around 1 or 2 at plus 165. He's going to come out like a bat out of hell. He's a fun fighter. Someone's getting put out quick. This fight is not going to round 3. I repeat, not going to round 3. At a minus 125, that is extremely playable. That is extremely live. Torres is a round 1 fighter. Even when he loses fights, he's out in 1. It'd be interesting to see this go past 3. There's no way in hell it even gets to 3, I think, though. I mean, yeah. Even money, the odds makers are like, they don't even know. They think it does go to round 2, but with a guy who doesn't leave round 1, Fiziev doesn't maybe have as much power in the punch anymore, so I would not play the Fiziev side probably at all unless you're taking a decision, because he could outpoint them. And we don't know what Torres' gas tank is like because he's never had to really use it. He kind of just unloads it. Damn. Torres round 1 KO plus 300, Torres round 2 KO plus 650. Those are the things I'm looking at. That's probably what I'm going to play. I swear to God, if he somehow hits a freaking Fiziev, goes for a takedown, and Torres latches up a sub, I'm going to be very upset. But you got to sprinkle in the ITD at plus 110 as a safety. I mean, if his KO is at plus 130, why wouldn't you take the ITD just to cover the sub just in case? I know why, because he's a knockout guy. Duh. He's a round 1 knockout guy. I just think Fiziev might shoot a bad takedown. But then I thought that against Hoofy. But he didn't shoot a takedown at all. That's why he lost the fight. And if he shoots one here, Torres is more dangerous on the ground than Hoofy is. Torres can win this, I think, just about anywhere. I just don't think it's going to a decision. I'm hungry, guys. Sorry about how fast this show was. Colby's not with me. It's been a weird breakdown for this one. We have a lot going on lately. We're working on a lot of things on the side. A lot of hours going into stuff. Yeah, join the Discord. I'll try to get all my bets up in there tonight. I'm going to have them all posted when I place them. I still got to place them all. Oh, my God. I don't know what I'm going to do with half of these. But I guarantee you, if I picked it, I bet it. Probably flipping on the Camilo pick, just to let you guys know. Go rewatch the official picks so you can know what we all did. You can even check out Tracker to know me and Kobe picked, but I'm probably flipping on Camilo by sub and going to Sadikov KO. I think that's probably the smartest decision to make there. But yeah, should be back to normal. Not next week. It's the week off. Maybe have a card video out. Who knows? Week off next week. We will be back, hopefully, with a very special guest. Very, very special guest. But, yeah. Sorry about the weird video this week. Again, when I'm in control of these things, they're always a little bit weirder. But, have a good night, guys. Good luck. And see you at the cash table. Is that right?